Philippines is statistically one of the poorest countries in the world, with 15% of the population below the poverty line. But underneath the difficult living conditions for the country are thousands of genuine hardworking individuals who the Western world has yet to discover as qualified workers. So I flew 24 hours to an island off of the mainland and sat down with my longest tenured employee to hear her side of the story. I think this is the first sit-down interview that's ever existed to my recollection with someone from the Philippines working for an online business in the US. And this is Kay, and we've been working together for 3 years, and we'll be working together for the next 300 years, as long as she allows us to keep working together. And I'm just gonna ask a little bit about her life in the Philippines and her involvement in the business and what she likes, what she doesn't like, and a lot of the true untold stories that maybe a lot of people don't see online. So let's get into it. How is life in the Philippines for you and for other Filipinos?
Yeah, actually, life here in the Philippines, it's a bit hard since Philippines is not a rich country. So all of the Filipinos are very hardworking. So we really do all our best just to get a job, even multiple jobs. We can do it just to provide everything that we need every day for our daily life, for the family, for the kids. So we can eat at least 2 to 3 times a day.
So it's very common for people in the Philippines to have multiple jobs, like 2 or 3 jobs.
Yes, we can do that because nowadays the price here in the Philippines are getting higher. So the minimum wages here in the Philippines can't afford to eat uh, 3 days a meal or more than. So we have to really work hard. If we can get a job 2 or more, we can do it.
And just for everybody, I think you guys mentioned to me earlier that the minimum wage in Manila is 800 pesos a day. Is that right?
No, in Manila, it's 600 peso a day.
Okay, so 600 pesos a day, which is around 8 to 10 USD. So we've been working together for 3 years now, obviously fully remote, and we'll talk about that a little bit about what kind of role you have for the business. But I know for a little time you've been working online, right? So
Yes.
is this basically a virtual assistant for a US business or any business? Is it considered a good job for Filipinos?
Yes, this is, for me, this is a perfect job as a Filipino worker. So, because as a mom like me, so I already have 3 children. Then my husband is currently working abroad. So I have to look over my kids. So this is a very perfect job for me as a virtual assistant. I can manage my time, being with my family, being with my kids while working. So it's really convenient. My kids are growing, so we can still bond while working.
So you're able to work at home, and I think that's important because I think you guys mentioned on average each Filipino mother has 3 kids. Each family has an average 3 kids per family. Is that right? So it's really important to be able to watch the kids and do the work.
Yeah, because we can't afford to hire someone who look over for our kids.
Yeah.
So so we prefer really working at home. So we can also save our money for the transportation if we will going to work outside. So it's really convenient. So we can save time. We can save the transportation. We can also save the money for the food because food outside is were really expensive compared if you will cook inside the house.
So even office jobs in the
Yeah.
Philippines aren't as good as like being able to work remote because there's other additional costs.
Yes.
And they don't make as much.
Yeah.
So if you weren't able to work remote, like become a virtual assistant or be able to work on your laptop, what would you do for work? And I guess what are some of the common jobs that women or mothers do for work in the Philippines?
Yeah, actually, it's very common here now in the Philippines. So most of the mother here do live selling. So
Really?
actually, it's not that far from my work now, from Amazon. So Actually, before I opened my own business, I opened a shop
Mm.
on a shopping platform here in the Philippines. So I'm selling kids sleepwear, but unfortunately, there are lots of requirements that I have to pass, and then plus the tax and then the fees for
Mm.
the. It's not recommendable as of now, since the prices are getting higher. But um, if I will get the job as an online seller, I think I have to get another job because that's not enough for our daily living.
Okay, so you do online seller.
Yeah.
Really neat. And I think you mentioned years ago you were in nursing school. Is that
Yes.
right? So is that also a popular, a lot of women to try to become a nurse in the Philippines?
Yeah, actually, during my time, that is the most in demand course or job
Hmm.
for us Filipinos because we have a great opportunity abroad.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so people in the Philippines, so they actually try to become a nurse in the Philippines and then
Yes.
do travel nurse, like
Yes.
in other countries?
Yes, in the yeah,
Wow.
because the salary of doctors
Hmm.
here in the Philippines are the same with the salary of the nurses abroad.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. That is really, really neat. So the go-to option would be doing online selling. So
Yes.
similar to like
Mm-hmm.
live shopping like TikTok, but
Yeah.
not TikTok platform.
Yeah.
And then another popular job is being a nurse. Okay, wow. I guess that leads us right into it. So what is one country that you would relocate to,
Mm-hmm.
so you and your family, to considering that you were working remote? So basically your dream country to work remote from, considering you don't have to get a job there.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Actually, as you know, so Philippines is a very hot country.
Mm. Yeah.
So I wanted to try to work remotely on a bit colder country. So I want to try going to Japan.
Okay.
So because the place were very clean, Filipinos, the Japanese were very respectful,
Mm-hmm.
and the climate was very nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's one of the most relaxing country that I can work.
So just so everybody knows, we're planning next year to do at least one trip in Japan, probably Tokyo, because it seems like a lot of Filipinos like
Mm-hmm.
want to travel to Japan because it's like
Yeah.
the not luxury but nice country in Asia,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
right? Now we've been talking about work a lot and relocating for work, but let's talk about like what you actually do in the business. You don't have
Mm-hmm.
to be very detailed, or maybe some of like, I know you probably don't have a specific job title, right? Like very
Mm-hmm.
high in command, but like what do you do on a day-to-day basis like for the Amazon business?
Yeah. So I was handling the Amazon Seller Central
Mhm.
account. So I have to make sure that the account health is good. So I want to help to have more sales, of course, just to manage your accounts. Of course, this is not only for you, and this is also for us.
Mhm.
Because as long as um, you have a nice sales, that your business are growing, your virtual assistant, is also growing. We are learning a lot every day. We work with you. We are learning new things about the Amazon, not only with Amazon, um, with other tasks. So since I have different tasks, so I usually organize your emails,
Mhm.
and beyond that, you're teaching us to be just one family. So that's why I love working with you and with your Amazon business.
And to give Kay more credit that she's going to give herself, she does more than you could possibly imagine for the business. That's why I say she has so many roles. She literally pays credit card bills.
Yeah.
She like does the account. And for people who don't know about Amazon, the Seller Central is basically where everything is done on the
Hmm.
platform. So her handling that is really, really important for the business and really critical. And I want to mention something as well because I haven't talked to you about it too much, and especially being here in Siargao. But for the past 3 years since Kay's been on the team, she has sent me a message. It's called a day in review of the recap every single day for 3 years straight of the entire progress of the day. And I know we haven't talked about it too much, but it helps me so much because I have the same routine like I told you the other day.
Yeah.
I wake up and I look at Kay's message the first thing of the day and go through the process. So she deserves a lot of credit and she needs to give herself a lot more credit on what she does for the business. So with VAs becoming so popular, especially Filipino VAs around the world, what is one message that you would give to an aspiring VA, whether they're young or older, who are looking to work remote in some sort of online business?
Yeah, my message to all aspiring VAs, just keep on trying, keep believing yourself. So if you failed once, get up, get up 10 times. And we Filipinos are dreamers, we are fighters, and we are very hardworking person. So I assure you, this is the best job.
Oh, wow. Really big praise here for the future VAs, but kind of what you said, Kay, I want to put a twist on that also for the people who hire the VAs to really like invest your time into them, because Kay said it 10 times, but Filipinos are one of the hardest working peoples on the planet. So it doesn't matter what kind of job or task or duty that they get, as long as they have some sort of training and guidance, they're going to be really successful. So I'm glad you mentioned that. And this one is really, really important, and I'm very passionate about it. I told the team over this entire trip, but most American businesses or corporate businesses like law firms or other tech businesses, they don't really take hiring Filipino remote workers or VAs very seriously, or people in America in general. So what's one message you would give to, I guess, those businesses or those people in America who don't think that it's legitimate or serious?
Yeah, actually, Filipinos, we have a very strong English communication. So that is one advantage of us. And then we are really born very respectful. We are very helpful. So we are easily can work with. So Filipinos were really helpful. So you can ask us, even if it's very personal, we can help you. Yeah, so try hiring Filipino VAs, because we assure you we will give you the high quality productivity for your any business. You can
And
provide that.
and going off what Kay said, she answers every question. Unbelievable. But I want to say this because, like I said, I'm very, very passionate about this. A lot of times, just because maybe it's a lower cost of living than in the US or in the Western countries, they think that the quality of work is not as good or that they're not as intelligent. But I can assure you that Filipinos are just as, or if not much smarter than many Americans and people living in the West. The reason why maybe the salary doesn't meet the salary of the US is because it's a lower cost of living. So if you don't think they're qualified, then you are very, very wrong because they're more than qualified. Thank you again. And any last messages to everybody else, or?
Yeah, just keep on fighting, keep on believing. To all Filipino VAs, just keep on trying. We can do this. Dream higher.
There you go.